Hello guys, Sniping here. Finally, we are adding a Battlefield 2042 sniping tutorial here, and I hope it helps everyone. So in total, basically there are 3 snipers, and first of all, we're gonna focus on the equipments we use for the sniper rifles. I go with the SWS first. I use the shot barrel for close quarter and the standard issue extended mag for the close quarter at the cost of bullet projectile and stuff. And I use the 6x scope, which is quite decent in mid, long, and close range, but mostly close and mid range. Sniping in this game is a bit different as compared to BF5. With this setup I have shown you in the screen, you can body shot, one shot kill the enemies at close quarter, as you can see it in the screen. I won't recommend using the SWS for long range. When it comes to rush sniping, I use it for only rush, but when it comes to long range, let's say you're not dying and you see suddenly enemies long range, I would recommend using the long range barrel and the high power bullets. But if you really want to snipe at long range as well as mid range without getting disturbed or having an issue of the bullet projectile, following our attachments for the DXR I would suggest you to use. As compared to the 6x, 8x scope is more clear and is more good in measuring when to shoot a guy who is moving and get him with a headshot kill. Obviously the long barrel because you go for mid range as well as long range. The high power bullets if you are at really long distance. If you have a lot of enemies, use the standard issue mag, but if you have multiple enemies and you feel like you don't have much time, just use the standard issue extended mag at the cost of bullet projectile. When it comes to the sensitivity, don't copy someone's sensitivity and keep it your own. If you can't find your own, just lower your sensitivity, keep playing with it until you catch your aim. And most importantly, when it comes to field of view, the best field of view for sniping is 70. If you're running guns there and you snipe at the same time, the 70 field of view, not more than that. But if you are really using high field of view, I will not recommend you to snipe. Hold your aim assist, keep it to 90 so it doesn't get sticky. If you are using 100, you will have hard time to snipe and aim at multiple enemies. Always go for the crazy shots, don't hesitate. The shot you don't take is the shot you miss. Even though you know you're gonna miss it, but keep trying, that's how you learn it. Make sure to keep in mind that always prioritize your target. Kill the one that's trying to kill you first. Don't kill dudes that are not even looking at you. That way you will have more kills. I know it gets a bit panicked when it comes to a lot of enemies aiming at you, but trust me, once you get the hang of it and you start killing people that are trying to kill you and then you kill the rest, that way you will get used to it. It will take some time for you. If you are rush sniping, make sure to use a C5. C5 is really useful when it comes to that annoying tank, annoying your team. You can take that out as well as a stack of enemies at a bunch of area when they are camping. If you are at top of the building or rushing from the flank, use a C5 and it will help you a lot. You won't regret it. When it comes to sniping, don't use the same pod as your ally team does. Go for the different pod, try to get the flank, and go to the objective from a huge flank, and always make sure to use a spawn beacon. It will help you a lot. Once you die, you can keep trying. It's a quick way to learn, because you just keep spawning even if you die a lot, and it's much quicker. As you can see, the enemy team doesn't expect a sniper to get into this pod, because they're all focusing on my allies that are going straight towards the objective, and not me that's taking the flank with the sniper rifle. Do you see that small circle on the center, the white one? Try to always make sure that it's on your enemies. That way you will have a quick scope as well as it will improve your aim. Even though at long range, if you know how to grip it, how to handle it, you will kill enemies in no time. When it comes to 2042 sniping, I will highly suggest you use the higher ground and place a spawn beacon somewhere else safe so you can spawn on the same location again. But don't use the same location again and again, because if you keep dying in the same spot, your enemies will notice that you are there and they will keep killing you and keep scoring. Always change your position, but always take the higher ground, so you can see multiple enemies and you can kill them relaxedly without having any discomfort. That way, not only you will help your teammates to take the objective, but also clear out all those campers that are laying down in the objective. Keep in mind that, guys, always use one sniper for a week or so more, because if you keep using different snipers, You won't master the bullet drop of it, and you won't get used to it. You won't get a hand of it. That's why I recommend highly using the DXR. Once you master it, you are comfortable with the long range and mid range. You can rush with the SWS later on, but get and build your aim first with the DXR because it has the higher bullet velocity, which means either moving targets or still targets. Both are easy to take down with the DXR rifle. A good question arises here is which specialist is more preferable for sniping. So I would say 4 in total. Number 1, Rao. Why him? Because he can not just hack the helis taking out sniper, but also spot the players that are camping, such players that sometimes camp in glitch spot and are unable to find, and if you experience such a thing, Rao is your guy, and he will spot the enemies that's shooting you. Number 2, McKay, because his ability to move left-right fast makes it hard for your enemies to headshot you, and the fact that he has rappelling thing makes McKay climb up almost everything on the map, makes him a hard to target to be spotted as well, giving you higher ground advantage to wipe out your enemies. Number 3 is Irish. Why him? Because he has anti-explosion gadget as well as shield which you can see through and is well covered, so if you continue to multiple sniper counter and you see less cover, Irish is what you need. You probably had guessed that the last one would be Casper, but no, it is Falk. The Falk, for her special ability not to only heal herself, but also you don't have to worry about gadgets limitation. As Falk have healing tools, she doesn't need medic crate or HP syringe. She can use spawn beacon, and if enemy team players try to body shot you, you can heal yourself before getting the second shot, and this probably increase your chances of not dying by getting body spammed with a sniper rifle, which means you won't be able to die if the enemy team 2 shots you, because during the second shot duration you can heal yourself and take cover. With the full HP, they only can kill you through headshot and not body shot. Coming out to sniping loadout, the new secondary sidearm just feels like a solid SMG, so if you are in a situation where you are getting rushed or you have to play the objective or you're out of ammo with your main primary weapon, it's best thing to have in your gear, and that's the PF51. If you have plans to rush snipe, I would highly recommend you using the proc sensor. It only not gives you where your enemy's locations are while rush sniping, but also gives you kill assist and an XP bonus for spotting. And if you are sniping from a distance, use the smoke grenade because it not only helps you have some cover, but also the enemies can't spot you or they can't see you anymore and they can't kill you. I hope I did my best. I worked hard for this video, so I will highly appreciate your opinion in comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon for tips and tricks and more. Mainly, I will stream Battlefield. My next video will be about comparing LCMG and Evansys, the newly released LMG. Make sure to stay tuned. See you next time. Stay awesome and stay healthy. Take care. Die for Essence out.
Victory is all of them. Mission accomplished. One down. You're welcome.